Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. Last time we did a main quest where we learned Alohomora and we got the thing we needed for this assignment. So we're finally going to learn Flipendo.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacular.
What do you mean bouncing
I
tentacular?
finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it.
Gave me a great deal of
Just
pain.
yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same.
How old are you?
Ready to learn Flipendo?
Yes!
Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
No idea what you said. But that was actually the movement
Wonderfully done.
you need for Flipendo. Let's put it on this.
Expelliarmus!
No, this one.
Flipendo! Descendo! Flipendo! Descendo!
I did it.
Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I
Yeah.
was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh,
Really?
Dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine.
Yes.
Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor.
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
Huh. That's almost comical, actually.
A fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain.
His
He
own
lost what
fault.
little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
Oh.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
Always be kind to plants. We need them in our life.
Revelio.
Another page. Dirigible plums. This orange, reddish-like fruit floats upside down as it grows. Some believe it can enhance one's ability to accept the extraordinary. Yeah, they grow upside down. Anyway. If I remember correctly. And I can be mistaken. There is a... Or there was...
Revelio.
a door here that I could unlock with Alahomora. I believe I was mistaken. Okay, it seems I was mistaken, so... What are we going to do? Quite simple. We're gonna do that main quest because I got nothing else to do. I have no assignments left. And, well, these are game-long quests, I think. So, let's go to Beast's class. Which is this way. Let's go. I'm glad I got Flipendo. But I think I should put up my spell sets to have 2 damage spells, so 2 red spells, 1 yellow spell, and 1 purple spell. And I'll keep Incendio and Accio together.
I don't know why you don't just get a snitch from inside.
That might be a good thing for the spell sets. And I think you know, look it up off screen. Okay, here we are. And we're waiting for the professor to arrive. Come on, guy, what are your fellow students thinking? And your professor lying on the floor like that.
Welcome, everyone.
Owen.
I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting.
Hello, Poppy.
Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes,
we saw
Professor.
that. So, Puffskein.
You can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Puffskins are adorable.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Wait, what? Fine, okay. That it? That's the only thing I can have? Brush the Puffskein. Aww.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better.
This is awesome.
I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
So these are gonna take up spells slots.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
Yay, the Puffskein
That's
likes
good
me.
news. He seems very nice.
Watch out for the tongue, though.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest
Ooh,
pen?
Neasels.
This way. The Neasels are over here.
I'm not quite fond of the things for beasts, care for magical beasts, to take up spell slots.
Couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Stupid thing.
Show some respect.
What
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
I don't
Let's
like
go.
this guy. Why is Ravenclaw with him? Poor Persephone. I mean, we all know what happened last time. Prisoner of Azkaban, Malfoy disrespected a hippogriff.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the measles just as you did with Gerald. The measles really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It
I love
appears
animals.
Our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Yes?
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
Interesting. I loved it.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives.
Of course.
Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
They don't care.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
No problem.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Poppy?
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
Yeah,
We're of a
exactly.
similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
Sounds intriguing.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
Aww. I want Buffskein as a pet. Okay. Go with Poppy. I will.
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
Let me collect some moonstone in the process, please, and
Don't
some
worry,
lacewing.
we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
Some lacewing flies.
Stand back.
What do you mean, stand back? Don't tell me. A hippogriff! It's awesome! It's a hippogriff!
Highwing.
Hello, Highwing.
Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
True that. Let's bow. Or else we'll end up like Malfoy. Yes!
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
This is awesome. It's a hippogriff. I know it's a mount in this game. Bye, Highwing. That was spectacular. I don't know how many parts I'm in.
What did you think of Highwing?
Magnificent. Brilliant.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you?
Great.
I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the
Of
ministry
course
to help.
not.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
No,
And the
power
more
is
I
power.
know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
Yes,
You
indeed.
seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Yay! We completed Beast's class. Great. Okay, what quests do I have now? No assignments. I've got nothing, so... Explore, I guess?
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
Sure thing.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's
Okay.
just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Mine as well.
Now that you've attended Beast's class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
More lacewing flies.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Okay. That's a lot of quests. Are they all main quests? No, they're not. So... Deke, the Room of Requirement, and Sebastian's quests are main quests. Okay, a friend indeed. Conjuration Spellcraft. Okay, so the Sirona quest is... side quest. A Tale of Roland Oaks. Let's go do this one. Let's see what Sirona wants. And then we can do the Roland Oaks side quest. Oh. It's right here.
Glad you came.
Of course, you helped me in my time of need. I'll be there in your time of need, Rona.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did.
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
Okay.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll do it.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Oh yeah. So actually she's making a lot of profit in that case.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. Ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
I will. So wait, he died in the process of delivering you the box of letters? So it's like the box is in the middle of nowhere in that case. Oh wait.
I'll fix him, that charm grinder.
Another side quest. Hello.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession.
Should you do that?
Tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
Not comfortable with it.
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex-business partner. What were you working on?
I had an idea to train venomous tentacula, create guard plants, if you will, that attacked when ordered. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted fiend.
I understand it.
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacula in particular?
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I can launch my business, and he must start all over again. I'm killing two snidgets with one stone.
Yeah, Not
What else
comfortable
is in
with
Mr. Lawley's cellar?
All of Lawley's herbology supplies. He has quite the collection. Fill your pockets while you're there. Or to slow him down for a bit. And I can get my business going minus any competition.
Nah, I'm not doing this.
I'm not sure this is something a student should be doing on your behalf.
Oh, it's nothing. And he deserves it. Trust me. You'll be in and out of there in no time.
Very well. I'll see what I can do.
Excellent. I shall be right here. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacular.
I'm not comfortable with it.
Remember, I just need that venomous tentacular.
Mr. Barnes will only get in trouble going down this path. I need to find another way to get him a venomous tentacular.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacular.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
Of course. Glad to hand it over, frankly.
I shall make an ocean of galleons, and Lawley's business will be sunk. Here's a little something for your next trip to Zonko's.
Thank you.
Oh, to see the look on Lawley's face the next time he wanders down to his cellar.
I lied to him. I definitely lied to the guy. But he deserves to be lied to. This one. Because that was not something you ask of a student, right? It's level 3 law. Yeah, no, nothing extra.
Has there ever been a vampire?
Come on. Thank you for... Up, another one. I'm still in the no-fly zone. Come on. Then again, it's only 300 paces away.
I was only following orders. Every accusations in someone else's direction.
What the hell?
I've never seen a sword like it.
Slam an airborne enemy with the sendo.
You only have Ranrock to blame.
Indeed you do. What is this kind of contraption? Oh, hello.
This place has seen better days.
Yes, but there is something for this. Small little dungeon to upgrade my ancient magic meter. The question is, whoop, how do I get in? How do I get in there? That is the question I am asking myself. This is how I get in.
Lumos.
No, that's the way out. Then what is the way in? No. Up, no, down, 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 down. That is one way to get in. That's another thing I have to collect. Just jump down. There's nothing that can happen to you. You have plot armor.
That wasn't too hard.
Okay, challenge complete. That means we gotta go in there. And upgrade our meter. Oh wait, I've got another challenge that's complete. I do. We have to collect this things. Okay, now I've got 3 things. Awesome. Okay. Are you cows? Because if you're cows, I need to flipendo you. No, come on, if you're cows. I'm sorry. There's like some type of challenge for that. Babcock. No, just focus on the task at hand.
Quiet. Quiet, if you ask me.
I did not mean to do that.
Hideous distraction! Send it. I won't rest. Confringo.
Hey.
Revelio.
Oh, just spiders. And what's here? Okay. What's this? Few witches or wizards correctly trace the history of Scotland's indigenous mazes back to their rightful source, the 15th century dark wizard known as Eunan Blackwood. Born Eunan Wood to a non-magical branch of the Wood family, Eunan was misunderstood by his Muggle parents in an effort to fit in, sought solace in the family trade, hedge trimming. He could allegedly control the blackthorn bushes with his mind, creating beautiful designs with ease. This both impressed and infuriated his rather intolerant family. The resentment only worsened upon young Eunan's invitation to Hogwarts, where he was sorted into Hufflepuff House. It was at Hogwarts that Eunan first met one Artemisia Black, disowned by the Black family for her mother's dalliance with Artemisia's Muggle father. The Half-Blood Artemisia's relationship with Blood Purity was a complex one. She considered herself worthy of her mother's maiden name and blamed her father for her ostracization. At the same time, she did not fault Wood for his Muggle parentage, but rather considered him too an unwilling innocent victim of Muggle impurity. Okay. And what do I do with this? We just don't know yet. No, 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 no. It's an actual maze. Let's do it, actually. Okay. Left, right. No, I'm gonna get lost. I'm not doing it just yet. I'm gonna get lost.
Revelio.
I'm gonna get too lost. Is that another one handle? It is. Regal blue wand handle. An enchanting regal handle in shades of gold and aquamarine. Let's keep it like that for the moment. Those wand handles should really give some certain bonuses. Another side quest.
A Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
There's a lot of side quests.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone.
Nice.
I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her Muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawklumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it.
Okay, and I don't have to forget that she has a side quest, actually.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Oh, that's...
None of us are intimidated by your rash decisions. Especially the one where you ended up with an actual rash.
Accio.
Somebody paid attention in
I'll get that goblin helm back. Hopefully won't rub it.
That one hurt.
Afraid to take it. If it isn't Nora Treadwell, precious little
Ow, okay.
Incendio. Potato.
Nothing more than luck.
Flipendo. Descendo. Accio. Incendio.
I don't know why,
Your
but...
poaching days are over.
Exactly.
Revelio.
There must be things around here. Okay, that means I've done... I mean, I pressed down, but it did not want to go down. That's a dead animal. They needed to go down. Horklump Hollow.
Leave the Horklumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters. Perhaps better have a look around. See about the Horklumps and the box of letters.
Okay, I don't need...
That's all the Horklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
We already... got that. Okay. Oh, I got it. Ta-ta!
Incendio.
Oh god! This is venomous tentacula. No. Thing.
Lumos.
The... I think from the first movie.
Revelio. Lumos.
I've forgotten its name. I got some more things to sell. Yay! Thank you. Thank you. Where the hell are we? This doesn't feel right.
Reparo.
No, not Reparo. Oh, really?
Fight that troll. Or everything together. Expelliarmus.
Allô. Oh god. Okay, you know what? Come the hell on! What the hell is going on? I don't know how I flip a... Oh god. No. Hey. Hey! This is... Come on. I am dodging it. How can he be that fast? Oh god.
Rest easy, my large friend.
I did not like that fight whatsoever. Where did I come from? That way, okay. Some titany. Great. Well, I've lost some Wiggenweld potions. That troll was a bit too strong for me. Squirrels.
Revelio.
Okay, like that, I won't have to do that anymore. I'm not gonna read all of those letters. Okay, this leads to the Forbidden Forest.
This must be Sirona's box of letters. Revelio.
There must be one left, okay.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. I think that's everything.
Yeah,
Sirona
but
will be glad to have this back.
we've missed a lot. I mean, we've missed a lot. Shrivel Frig, Luxweed.
Revelio.
I mean, what's in here? Look at all those resources. Ooh. Something for the... thing. Room of requirements. Okay, but how do I get to the chest? I don't know. No matter. So we've gone to the Forbidden Forest with this quest. I don't know how long this series is going to be. More Horclamp. Far away. It's not. Okay.
You're Don't try that Expelliarmus nonsense on.
Okay.
Hey, that's mine!
I don't care. You're bad. Oh, I did a challenge again. Neat. A combat challenge? No. No. Really? An officer's hat? Why would I need that? Okay. Let's continue.
Revelio.
Oh, those are just some mongrels. Nothing to be afraid of.
Confringo.
That was a miss. You sure you want to take me on?
Confringo. Potato. Stupid.
Yes, but only muggles fall to such ailments. You really do worry too much.
Nah, they're not worth it. Let's just go. We need Sirona.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Of course. Oh, and we see Hogwarts in the background. Awesome. I know. I know I can't underwhelm mount it. Just go. And we can move on, I guess. End the episode. I wonder, these unforgivable curses, will I learn them in a main quest or not? Because I know that Sebastian is the one to teach me them. Bit spoiled on that.
Sirona, I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
Oh, really?
Did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3
She was a
years.
Ravenclaw.
Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw. We could have cheered them on together.
I could have played.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher.
It is an
borrow a
invaluable
phrase from
teacher.
Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I love that one line. I love it.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aiden. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I was happy to help.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aiden. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Yay! I got a cake shelf. And that's another quest done and dusted for. Okay, I know that where I went in the world map. So this is Hogsmeade, north here. There's like a ton of quests. See, we have Breaking Camp and Brother's Keeper, another one handle. So I may travel to that place. Come on. How do I zoom? Like such. I'm gonna travel to that place again and... what's this? Field guide page, okay. I'm gonna travel back there. And we'll do those side quests in that village next episode.
Handy
and at least
resource
I'm already
indeed,
here.
Your field guide. I'm most pleased to be
One
included.
there, one there. And a dog bug warning. Great. Okay, but first let me take another look at my quests. The Tale of Roland Oaks. Which we will do. We will do 3 side quests next episode. So the Tale of Roland Oaks and the 2 in here. How much gear slots do I have left? 14. That's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it right here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video when we'll be doing some side quests. Bye bye.